Virgo, Happy New Year. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. This is going to be a 2022 10-card spread for the new year. Okay, Virgo, let's see what we got going on for you today. Got the 8 of Wands, Hangman, 9 of Wands, King of Wands, lots of wands here. The Moon, Page of Wands, 5 of Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, and the High Priestess in your crowning position. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Magician card. Okay, Virgo, let's see. Wow, this is... You got 4 major arcana: the Hangman, the Moon, the Magician, and the High Priestess. You got the High Priestess in your crowning energy, so that's an excellent card to have in your crowning energy, especially in the new year. The High Priestess is all about following your intuition, being in tune with your inner self, the deep down knowing. Also to be reminded that the High Priestess is the quiet priestess, so she just pretty much she's just a calm, all-knowing, in tune with their intuition, and no need to have any drama or really even verbalize, which is interesting. We have the 8 of Wands and what you, in the position of what you want. The 8 of Wands, Virgo, can mean a few different things. It can be communication. It can also be a sign that everything is the natural order of things. Everything is flowing as it should, go with the flow. So let's see where that goes in your position of what you know is the Hangman. So you may know that this new year you're going to have to look at things in a new perspective. And usually the Hangman, there's been a situation that has made you realize that. We've got the 9 of Wands in your position of how you feel. So the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior card, Virgo. You may have been, through some hard times, but you're standing tall. You've got some healthy boundaries. You may feel like just be mindful that if you may feel like you need to have these healthy boundaries for some reason, but just be mindful that the boundaries don't become walls. In your position of your reality is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a passionate, creative king. But he's not reckless. He's got his feet on the ground. He follows his heart, does what he wants. Is very abundant, but creative and passionate type of king. In your position of hopes and fears is the Moon card. Moon card, Virgo, is the card of the dark before the dawn. It's also a reminder to listen to your intuition, your subconscious maybe coming to the surface in some situations in your life, but it's also a reminder to know that we don't always know where the path is going to end. But trust the universe that you're on the right path, and even though that you can't see exactly where that path is going to end, which is interesting when you have the 8 of Wands in what you want. You have to take a new outlook on things with the Hangman. So I think maybe this is something that you've realized recently. Maybe this is why you've got your boundaries up. You're just not really sure where it's going, but you know that you are going to follow your passion and move forward. The Page of Wands is then in your needed intention. So this is a message of some sort of passionate new beginning. So you may be getting a message because, once again, you may be waiting for some sort of a message in regard to a passionate new beginning. Virgo, only you can know what that is. It could be in love, it could be in business, it could just be something that you're very passionate about. In your knowledge required is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is the card of prolonged mourning. I think that, again, with the Hangman, and this Nine of Wands, the boundaries card, you may realize that you have maybe been boo-hooing about something for a little bit too long, and it's time to maybe quit feeling sorry for yourself and just stop thinking about the past. Stop mourning what's in the past. In your position of what to avoid and what to embrace, you've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords, which these are interesting cards, Virgo, to have. These are almost completely opposite energies. So I think you need to be aware of your the dueling forces, your yin and your yang. Be in touch with, both your masculine and feminine side. Avoid being reckless. The Queen of Wands follows her heart, does what she pleases, is a passionate queen, but she can tend to be a little bit reckless. So the King of Swords is the no-nonsense king. He's a very discerning, down business type, keeps his feet on the ground. So I think that's interesting, what to avoid and what to embrace. I think that the cards are telling you just to be in touch with both your feminine and masculine side, and just follow your heart, but don't be reckless. Be reasonable. Know when to quit. The High Priestess in your crowning energy, as I said, this is just an excellent card. She's very in tune with her intuition and just knows what the right thing is and when. Although she's a no drama type of priestess, she's a quiet priestess. Let's get a couple of cards here, Virgo. Let's and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely in your manifestation power. The cards are telling you have everything you need. You have all the resources you need, both internal and external, to actually manifest. You just need to follow your intuition, follow your heart, and don't fear the unknown. That sometimes just trust the universe has you on the right path. And we've got the Three of Wands, which is a card of your ships coming in. Your ships are coming in, Virgo. You may find a need to delegate a little bit. You may need to, you don't want to take on too much, but you've planted your seeds, you've done a lot of work, and all of that is getting ready to pay off. And the Judgment card. So you're having some sort of awakening. I think that whatever your awakening is, and this can also be something from your situation from your past that you're revisiting, and I'm going to put that down there with the Hangman, with looking at things from a new perspective. The King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. So you've got all these wands. You've got the King, the Knight, the Page, the Queen, and the Eight of Wands. So you're definitely following your heart, and you're in a creative mode. You just need to stop mourning over anything in the past. Make sure your boundaries, you've probably built some pretty good boundaries because of whatever this thing is that you've been mourning, but you need to just make sure those don't become walls and just remain healthy boundaries. Let's see, Virgo. Let's get maybe some advice cards for you here. Hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. So that's interesting. That's an interesting card, Virgo. I think that, let's see what this popped out. Your secrets are safe. Well, I'm gonna say that whatever you've been mourning, whatever the situation is that you've been mourning for a long time, everything happens for a reason. And if there was something that you wanted and it didn't come to fruition, it's because the universe had something better in mind for you, Virgo. Your secrets are safe. Just keep your business to yourself. Winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. So, yeah, you're gonna manifest whatever it is you want. You're manifesting something, and whatever it is, you're very passionate about it. Just don't get too caught up. Don't build your walls and think about what happened in the past is necessarily going to be on your path to the future. Instant feedback. And be flexible. Which is, again, you've learned to claim your boundaries. So you've had something happen that you've been mourning in your past, Virgo, but you've learned to be flexible. You've had this awakening that you need to look at things from a new perspective. And again, keep your healthy boundaries. Just make sure they don't become walls. I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching.